What's up, guys? This is RedLatios07, bringing you another Wi-Fi narrated battle against LordPok. Just a standard match. I found this guy at the Magnitude Zat. I think his name is LordPok, apparently. So, I'm going to start off with Frostless. He's going to lead off with a Powdon. He's going to try and get up his entry hazards. I'm going to taunt him, predicting that. And now I'm just trying to set up my entry hazards. Now, I take this Earthquake surprisingly well, and I'm pretty happy with that. So what I'm going to do is just keep sending him spikes. I know I could live at least 2 more, and there's one of them. And at this point, I figure he just wants to kill me. Even though the taunt wore off, I went for the pain split, just to be safe. And lo and behold, he goes for the Earthquake. Now after that, I figure he's pissed he didn't kill me. So what I decide to do here is taunt him, because, you know, I figure he's going to Stealth Rock, being angry that he wasn't able to kill me when he had the chance to Stealth Rock. Now he doesn't, I predict that again. So now I'm going to predict the Earthquake, so I'm going to go into my Latios here. And thanks to Levitate, obviously I'm going to avoid any ground move, which falls within the realm of Earthquake. So I'm going to use Surf, and apparently from this one move here, he pretty much determines that I'm a spec set, which sucks because now he's going to make an awesome switch into Cloister. So at this point I'm kind of fearing the Shell Smash, so I send in my Registeel. It's not really a physical set, but physically defensive Registeel is more specially defensive, but fortunately enough the Icicle Shard doesn't do anything. And now he's going to go for a Hydro Pump, assuming I'm physically defensive, and even on a crit it only does 100 damage. So I'm going to take the Paralysis where I can get it, obviously. And after he's gonna switch out, I'm not really fearing him anymore, and I'm gonna use Stealth Rocks. So at this point, what else does Fortress do anymore? It just Rapid Spins. So what I'm gonna assume here is he's gonna do that, and I'm gonna switch out to my Frostlast. Now Frostlast is immune to Rapid Spin, so all my entry hazards remain on the field, which is really good because the entry hazards are really damaging his team as he switches. And that seems to be a main part of his team, which is stall and pretty much predict which Pokemon can take which moves. So fortunately enough, I'm going to be able to scare him away, and I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. I'm not going to try and over-predict him, because if that Fortress stays in and Rapid Spins, there goes my entry hazards. So I played it safe, I went for the Fire Blast, and the Fire Blast did some good damage. But at this point, I'm going to want to switch out. I'm expecting a water move here, but he's actually just going to protect, which, I mean, good news for me. I don't take extra damage, and obviously, this works out for me. So now he's going to Scald. I guess he's trying to get the burn here as well as damage tacked on, and I'm going to take the free Paralysis, obviously. So Registeel's in pretty good shape this match. I'm going to just go for the Seismic Toss. Kind of hoping for Parahacks, but I don't get it, and now he's going to go for a Wish, which is basically just going to bring up about half his health back. Now instead of hoping he'd get Parahacks, although, yeah, I was expecting to protect, I could have maybe gotten Parahacks and killed him before the Wish, but I figure now what I can do is Pain Split, take all, like, a huge chunk of his HP, and then not have to worry about it later, while also having pretty healthy Frostlast. Although he hits me pretty hard with that Scald, a lot harder than I expected. So I'm going to switch out again and go into Latios. I figure the Scald won't do much, especially since Vaporeon isn't exactly the most powerful attacker. But he does land the burn. Not too concerned, it doesn't hinder my, it does hinder my attack, but not my special attack. And I'm not too concerned, so I'm just going to spec Psychic him, and that's going to take him out. Now right here is probably one of the only bad plays I make during this match, and I stay in Psychic. I do forget that, Psychic is not really strong, or not very effective against Fortress, and what I should have done was switch out to Fortress again. But now my entry hazards are gone. I'm not overly concerned that I lost them, which is kind of why I stayed in anyway. But now I'm trying to scare him away before he does anything. He gets Toxic Spikes as I switch in. So I'm going to Nasty Plot, assuming he's going to switch out, but he actually doesn't. And what this what this turns into is a bunch of nonsense, and that's annoying. I'm gonna get pretty much hacks to death all right now. I'm just gonna keep missing my fire blast, and the sandstorm's gonna beat the crap out of me while he lays his own entry hazards, and I have none. So it's not looking good. Pretty much, I'm not too concerned about the toxic spikes, just because I think only 1 or 2 of my Pokemon are even affected by that. So it's not too big a deal. Now, I was assuming I'd get to use a Blaze activated, all that nonsense. But his Latios is faster than me, which sucks. I did not expect that. I've been out of the metagame too long, and plus I haven't seen a Latios in a while. So I'm going to T-Wave the Latios. The speed factor is a little scary to me. So I'm going to just paralyze it. And now I'm trying to Stealth Rock before this Elements gets in, but unfortunately I missed that opportunity. So that didn't work out. And now he's going to Earthquake me and kill me. I didn't really know what to switch into, so I just, I took the hit and I foddered my Registeel. So at this point I'm going to send in Latios. I wasn't sure if he was going to Earthquake, and I also wanted to see if he was Scarfed or Banded or something. And it seems like he may be Scarfed or Banded, but he didn't feel like taking the Draco Meteor to the face. So I'm going to lose my Latios, and he makes a good play and fodders his Paralyzed Cloyster that's basically dead already. And now, actually 3 of my Pokemon are affected by this poison, as far as I could tell. But I'm going to not dwell on that. So I just Pain Split. I figure it'll do more than my Ice Beam, because I'm not really devoted to any special attack EVs. And here comes stupid play number 2. I decided to Dragon Dance, which probably wasn't the best idea, because what I should have done was just Ice Punch right off the bat, because now he's just going to be able to take me out with the Dragon Pulse, plus the Poison, plus the Sandstorm. So, pretty dumb play. And now I'm just going to switch out my last Pokemon, which is Ranunculus, and that's pretty much game, because what's going to happen here is Poison and Sandstorm don't hurt me, but they hurt the rest of his team. So basically, the Sandstorm's only helping me, and that's bad for him. So at this point, I just calm mind, I recover whatever I lose just to stay near full health, and eventually I just sweep the rest of his team. So yeah, that's a good game. Please comment, like, subscribe. Really hope you enjoyed the match. I'm gonna try posting as frequently as possible. Just been, trying to keep up with my schoolwork and stuff. But I took a break from Pokemon, but now I'm coming back, and been doing pretty well so far since my my return. So you could find me on the Magnitude Zat chat, or you could just PM me on YouTube, but it's a little difficult, or you could Skype me. Anyway, see ya.